So, now we get to some more harsh electronic music, and I have to preface this a little bit. I have played this artist before, at least, there's two artists mentioned for this song, at least one. And I have bashed him before because, like the band Town, which I really, really like. We are from Sweden. They make great music, but they called themselves Town. That's a really tough name to look at because, for my YouTube stream, I usually, try to find, some pictures to put in the stream so that you see the artist and the artwork from the artist and stuff. Of course, for the listener on Hypernova Radio, this is not relevant, but, anyway, it's also relevant because they might want to look up the artists on Instagram and Spotify. Like I said all the time, please follow the artists then on their Instagram and put their music in your Spotify playlist and like them on Spotify as well. So that's tough for the next artist because the one artist calls himself Shoe, and the other, like shoe, like the shoes you put on your foot. And the other one calls themselves, I think it's free from the pictures I found, leather laces. Fits quite nicely. So you have leather laces for your shoes. I think, as I saw them for the first time, I thought it was a joke, because this is kind of not the name of a band. Then again, you can name your band whatever you want. Please don't take this as a criticism. I really love the music. The music is great. That's why I play it. And it's also in my Spotify playlist. You can check them out now. But, it's... I think the name is a little bit silly. Let's put it this way. Here you see them. The song is called Mind Control Techniques, and it's by Leather Laces and Shoe. So Leather Laces is the main artist. Let's check them out. So they have 4 songs out so far. I believe, the artist who calls himself Shoe is part of Leather Laces. That's what I think. Leather Laces paramilitary crews from the industrial shadows. Born as an elitist strike force within the devil's devisal narrative. Yeah, devisal. This was the name of Instagram before. Narrative. Leather Laces are more than a band. They are a sonic insurgency, blending dark synth, industrial metal, and cybernetic ritualism. They channel encrypted rage into every distorted riff and pulse-driven beat. Their sound carries the weight of a shoe protocol. What's that? The infection of a shadow crafter's. Anyway, it's a lot of words. I love it. It's great. They don't take themselves too seriously, as you can say. With a song Leather Laces, you can expect that. I really love it. It's great music, and that's why I love to play it, and I love to have him here on the show. So thank you very much that you submitted your song to me. If you want to be in one of the next shows, please use the link in the description. I really love it. I really, really do. I'm just a little bit tickled. Let's put it this way. I'm tickled by the name Leather Laces and Shoe. So here you go. This is Leather Laces with Mind Control Techniques. Enjoy.
some amnesia after depatterning that the Allens stopped the treatment when you and Cameron left. Under the new director, Cameron's disciples would come to regret their enthusiastic use of depatterning. Dr. Peter Roper left the Allen Memorial in 1967. What were the circumstances of your leaving the Allen?
Somewhat questionable. I certainly know that an intelligent, ethical scientist today would not do an awful lot of things that an ethical scientist would do in those days.
How do you now feel about the use of involuntary subjects for CIA experiments or CIA-funded agency experiments?
I certainly think that it would be ridiculous in this day and age. No, I don't see any way that you would do that.
There was no informed